Hi guys, welcome back to Northeast Kayak Fishing TV. Today, another short video on how I modified my YakAttack BlackPak for better use for myself. This may work for you, it may not, but it could give you some ideas to help you modify yours. First thing I did is, anybody who has a BlackPak knows that it is noisy as hell. I mean, it's super noisy, especially if the plastic touches itself. So what I did is I took some Velcro, put it on the corners, any place that where the cover meets the rest of it. So yeah, it just deadens that sound. Let's see if I can. I mean, that's what it normally sounds like when it hits it. Obviously, it's not going to be that aggressive when you're in your kayak, hopefully. So I just added the Velcro in areas where the lid hit in other spots. So that quieted that down quite a bit. Second modification. Yes, the BlackPak fits 3,700 boxes, but you got to do like acrobats and yoga and all that stuff to be able to get it out of the BlackPak and back into the BlackPak. From my seat, that's a problem for me. Obviously, I'm not a little guy. I'm not very mobile when it comes to the kayak. So turning around and getting my stuff out and trying to twist boxes and get them in and out, it was just a hassle. So what I did is I modified the top rails so that it fits in, and I'll show you a clip. Okay, so what I did to modify the BlackPak to fit the 3,700 boxes is I marked like 1/4 of an inch on each of the top rails. I've already cut one. Mark about 1/4 of an inch in, and then I angle the end near the screws where the braces go underneath, so we don't take away from where it bolts. You don't want to take away from that strength. So I just cut about 1/4 of an inch out of there, just using a standard 4.5 inch angle grinder. I'll show you how I cut this one right now. And it's that simple. It pretty much melts it. If you get a closer look, you actually see it more melts it than it does cut it, so you have to go back and peel this off. And I'll hit it with a little belt sander to clean it up real nice. But that's pretty much it. You should probably wear safety glasses. I didn't. I'm an automotive mechanic by trade, and I tend to do things the way you're not supposed to, because I do it so often. I should have safety glasses on, probably should have wore a respirator, but it was 2 cuts. So remember, wear your safety equipment when you do it. Probably gloves, so your hands don't look like that. Now we'll just clean it up on the belt sander, and we'll bolt it back on the BlackPak, and you'll see the final result. After I cut it, mounted everything back to it, 3,700 bucks. In and out, no problem. What I did in the bottom, I believe it will hold 6 3,700s. I only have 5 in there. That's all I need, really. I put some foam. This is actually from an old PFD. I cut the PFD, the fabric, and took this stuff out of it. I don't have it fastened down in there or anything. But I put that down in there so that when the boxes are going back in, I mean, you can pretty much drop it in there and there isn't much noise. Guys who fish from kayaks, usually we're fishing in that shallow water, and you fish in a place with some finicky fish, you definitely don't want to be making a ton of noise. And those slide right in there. Anybody who has a BlackPak that uses 3,700s and they don't have it modified, you know what I'm talking about. You have to turn it to get it in there and then turn it back for it to stay. And that can be troublesome with 5-6 boxes in there because you don't really have the room to turn it and get it out. Other modifications, I added paracord to the sides right here. I'll zoom in for you so you can see this. I just ran paracord right here, both sides, tied a knot on the inside right here, and then hooked this strap to it. That way there, you take it out of the boat, throw it over your shoulder, carry it. If you're fishing from the bank, you're taking the kids fishing or whatever, you can just throw it over your shoulder, take it with you. And then you got rod holders there that you can put your rods down. The kids get bored or whatever, they want to run around instead of fishing. You put their rod in the rod holder. Don't have to worry about anybody stepping on it. Obviously, these are the YakAttack rod holders that go on here. I made some other ones with PVC. Drill hole in there so you can get the screw in, bolts from the inside, put the nuts on the inside, and that works out. Can hold 6 on here. In my Predator PDL, it's got a narrow rear storage area, so having the rod holders both on the same side, it makes it so it doesn't fit in there very well, so I have them on different sides there so that it fits better. These are not all my original ideas. Obviously, these are things that I've seen on YouTube from other guys posting. So I'm not the first one to come up with these ideas. I just figured anybody who's watching this channel, at least you'll be able to see the modifications I made to mine. And then maybe you can come up with some other ideas and I'll be able to watch your video. So thanks for tuning in. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.